Hi, as you know, I refuse to sit here and edit videos because these are just going to be completely done like this. I don't care. This is Cece. Her YouTube is Cece's Corner, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Go check her out. She's literally my favorite YouTuber right now. Even though she won't post her goddamn fucking curology video. Made a whole video.
Such a procrastinator.
I know. I've done it too. As you see, I have not posted for like at least, 2-3 months? I don't know. Anyways, so
Do you have people watching videos now?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm scared to check. I'm scared. This is literally just a video diary at this point.
And I literally have to post my first YouTube video to just be out there, to be out there. And
I just did my intro video. Actually, my first video is the one of Gucci getting in the trash can.
But Renee here knows that I actually started recording my first intro video, kind of like my first video. So if you guys want to check that out, you want to see her on my page or whatever, my channel, it's Cece's Corner.
Oh, that's my sugar daddy.
On YouTube, Cece's Corner. I feel like I finally kind of have like an understanding of the content I'm gonna be having. Vlog. Y'all want to make videos?
If you want to see her in more of them, let me know. I will put her in them. I also have a friend,
Cole. I have a pole in my kitchen right now.
If you want pole dancing videos, I will take a video of her because I look like shit. I look like shit on the pole. I look like a dying tyrannosaurus.
She does not. She actually just started yesterday, and not even 24 hours have gone by. She can do a martini. She can do the fireman. She can pull herself. She can invert on the pole. I don't know what she's talking about. So
I went upside down and busted my shit.
But that's how you get it. Like, that's how you get it. So yeah. So if you want to see that, you should head on. If you want to see us living on our own, we're only 19, 20, and 22. We've been doing this shit since
Last year.
17, 18. So if y'all want videos on that,
This is just a story time channel of stories between me and her, stories between me and my brother, stories between me and my best friend.
So more like active stuff or anything like that where it's us.
She is going to be active within the house. I'm going to be active within the past.
I gotcha. Like, she has so much shit to say. It's ridiculous, and it's rant videos, and it's like actual conversations sometimes. Like, it'll be sometimes things where we have at home, we'll go on like 2-3 hours
of us just ranting.
Rant of what it could be about fucking gosh. And we went on 3 hours, had full discussions, had devil's advocate play onto that, and went back and forth with opinions. Fucking gosh.
Okay, so to get to the point, this story time actually has to do with her, because she is the biggest contributor here. Anyways, so I'm not saying the girl's name. You know who it is. So this has to do with 3 people. I'm not naming any, but they're not even gonna have names. It's just gonna be bitch 1, 2, and 3. So bitch 1 is the one who was here. That has to be somebody completely different, so like a stripper name or something.
Caseras.
I'm looking up Ogara? Like bitch. Okay, by the way, real quick, I speak a dead language. Not really, but I have it broken down. So I'm trying to relearn it because my tia, my ama, auntie, whatever you want to call me. Shut up. You can hit it in the video, it's fine. I'm literally, all these videos are gonna be demonetized. I'm not gonna have any ad revenue from this. So at this point, I really don't care who sees. I'm not even editing these videos. These are literally gonna be like 20-minute rants of me just being angry.
Go on my YouTube. I just so much to go. Put your channel on here. I want to see.
I forgot my name. Hold up, I'll look it up after this video, real quick. I just want to do this. I had to do the story time. I was trying to do one on what's her name? Fucking Asia Badba, who liked my brother and was my like a fake ass friend. I made that video
really?
weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I made it Not Anya, man. She had like a huge crush on him, and she was only my friend because she liked him. I had 2 friends like that, and they were around.
My man, y'all.
So the story goes out like this. So I had just gotten evicted from my old house, and I was living with my aunt, and I finally got this apartment with Bella over here. So I finally got this apartment, and after a year in, we've had a couple parties. I went to a surprise party for my friend Nikki, whose birthday is directly after Christmas, literally the 26th, and we all felt bad, so we had a party for her. Because, you know, when you have a party right after a giant holiday, it's just like, fuck you, basically. So, as we know, as we found out, this girl is really fucking conceited. So, what ended up happening was, she wanted to party when we all had a little get together here. We were drinking, we were smoking. I got her a cake. I dropped the first cake and had to go back and get another cake. I got her some candy for her and her boyfriend. We took pictures, all that cute shit, all that little cute friend shit that you do for your friend for the birthday. You remember that? I got her the unicorn cake, and I was so mad. She said, nobody celebrated my birthday, and I was like, bitch, I got you a cake, okay? And my brother, my best friend, my soulmate's own language, if he gets you a cake, especially his favorite cake, you are just like on top for him. Best friend. Like that is exactly, that's like a friendship cake. Another story about that I have to tell with him here, but this one has to do with her. So she got kicked out of her house, same kind of way I did, but her mom was still at the house. So, as you can see, shit hit the fan. Her boyfriend was basically staying with her, and he had his own apartment, which I don't understand, but you know what, you want your boyfriend to live with you, that's fine, whatever, I don't care.
While you're doing this, I'm gonna sit here, sip my coffee, and edit my video.
You're gonna hear her video in the background. I sound ugly.
I have my headphones on.
I love you. So we let her stay here, and she asked me, like, the girl didn't even ask
Mind you,
me.
this was our friend.
Like, she asked. That was not my friend. She did not like me.
Bitch,
like that.
don't lie. That was our friend in school, and then she thought she could do us dirty as fuck. That's how we went down. If she wants to sit here and say that she was never your friend, well, then she shouldn't have been kissing on your ass like that.
So she wasn't. To me, she wasn't really my friend because in school she never really said hi. I was always the first to say hi to her. Where in this one's case right here, first person she sees, hi Kobe, hi Renee, hi, and I'm just like, hi, hey bitch, what's good? So we're all just sitting there, and she didn't even ask me. She asked her if she could stay here, which I had no issue with. If you want to ask my best friend, that's fine. Obviously, she's gonna ask me too because I live here. I pay rent. This is my house too. My fucking necklace came undone. Anyway. So my brother didn't want her to really stay here because word goes around, and shit happened. So we let her stay here, and then not even a week later, she asked her boyfriend to stay the night. That night, he prayed. So then we let her stay the night, and then the next night, and then the next night, and after that, and after that, and after that, and after that. And she stayed here for like a month.
And then she was like, can you be with me? So I got by myself.
But then again, how are you by yourself if you live?
You're with your friends. Like,
there are 4 people in the house, including you. How are you by yourself?
Consider them your family?
I don't care as long as you're not fucking in my house, which was another big issue. So we all had like a sit down. He was there, she was there. Me and Cece were there. So we went ahead and said shit like, so if you're gonna stay here, that's fine. You can stay here. Okay, I don't really care. Just don't fuck in my house. Don't smoke in my house when we're not there.
Respect things,
Exactly. And the first had already come by. Like I think what was it? The 1st of January. That's when we became legal. And my brother is in his 20s. So he was he was 21. So he was above 21. She was not above the legal age to smoke weed. Her boyfriend is 25 though, which
25, y'all.
I was 16 dating, I guess you could say, somebody in their 20s, and it was probably one of the worst experiences of my life. I really got my heart broken right there.
Okay, but your situation was different than other people's situation. Because you kind of had that understanding of, yes, that person is older than me. Yes, I am a certain age. Our family kind of understood and I don't want to say it's right for people to be younger dating an older person, but
It happens.
If you and that person have a real relationship, I don't. Obviously, you ain't gonna be 10 dating a motherfucking 25-year-old.
But if you're
illegal age,
if you're 16
age.
dating an 18-year-old, or if you're like 19 dating somebody in their 20s,
Like I was 17 and my boyfriend was 19.
yeah, that's like 2 years. I had like a 6 years age gap.
Right.
Like I can respect somebody who has an age gap. It's just if you're above the age of 18, any age gap is fine. I really don't care. Just make it a respectable age gap. Like to you, like if like
be an adult about your relationship. But when you're not being an adult about your relationship,
which she is an adult in my mind. Period. You're not like I was an adult when I was a kid. Okay, I was cleaning and cooking and shit like that, and she did worse than I did. Okay, I was like I have a cut right here in between in between my boobs, and she got it worse than I did. She had not a tough childhood, but a tough one.
I'm it.
Summary. I'm a Scottish bitch. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's how I was raised. I'm American. That is, I am a Caucasian American, but in America we say where our family's from, for some odd reason. Because you say I'm American, they're like, what do you mean? Kind of like how you say, I say I'm from, I don't know, let's say fucking, I don't know, Winthrop Harbor, shit like that. You're like, where? Chicago! From Chicago. I'm from the south side, from the north side. I'm a bougie bitch. Heh. Anyways. So, what happened was, we let her stay here, and her boyfriend ended up staying here night after night after night after night, which was fine. I really didn't give a fuck. And I was going to use my room because I understand what it's like to be being kicked out or evicted. I cried every single night. I saw her cry every single night. Like, it's tough, which I understand. And my grandma passed away when she moved in. And I was so depressed. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Like, I literally, my brother called.
We were all going through a very hard time when that happened because it had a lot to do with situations where when somebody is losing someone in their family, because I just lost somebody not that long ago, you would at least want to say goodbye. It doesn't matter if that person is conscious or that person doesn't know.
And you know how hurt I was.
Or is dead. Like, you should at least get the chance to say goodbye.
The last thing I said to my grandmother was on the phone, and I was talking to her because the nurse had brought her out.
Like, on the phone. Like, we had to talk to her through the phone, so it was kind of like, and to make matters worse, at the end of the day, when we finally made our way up there to go see her, they were not allowed in.
I cried.
So think about your grandma dying and you not even being allowed to go see her because there's an epidemic going on.
She died in the beginning of the COVID epidemic.
Exactly. So nobody was being let into that bitch.
Like my aunt, my grandfather, and her daughter who put her in the home.
There had to be first. It was a first family thing, and because she considered her as her grandmother, not her great grandmother, her grandmother. Like, that's her grandma.
Like, my grandma,
she wasn't able to.
She raised me,
and that was like fucked up.
Like, she raised me. Like, everything I know and everything I do. The reason I went to church, and I'm not even Christian anymore. Like, I denounced it a long time ago that I was no longer Christian. I was a Wiccan, and I never told her. I didn't even dye my hair fully until right before she had passed away. I cried so much. My brother called me, and this girl was in my room doing something, and my brother called me and wanted to be on the speaker because he had something to say to me and my brother. I didn't understand that. I thought he just wanted to talk to my brother, and he told me that my grandmother's vitals were low, and when that happens, usually, in my facility at least, that means the person is on the road to the next life. So I started crying. I started bawling my eyes out. And I ran into the room, and I started crying, and I told her I just want to be alone, which, honestly, you shouldn't do that. You should not leave somebody who's crying. At least get somebody who can handle them while they're crying in there, because honestly, that's the respectful thing to do. Stacey, what does she do? What does she do when I ran into the room crying?
I don't know if I should like say something, but she's in there crying.
If you've ever gone through a loss or grief or that whole thing, she knows. She knows from personal experience that you shouldn't leave somebody alone when they're crying like that.
Not that, but when you consider that person as a friend or
Like
somebody
family.
you give a fuck about or you care.
My
You don't-
quarantine family.
You don't just y'all, she in there crying.
And I don't care if she gets mad
Kind
that
of
I
like
make
you don't
this
know
video.
what to do. Like, bitch, you should be a friend and be like, do you need something? Are you okay? Do you need to talk? Oh my gosh, I understand you're going through something, but I'm here to talk. Like even if, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you crying. We're gonna talk. Like, a friend thing, like a best friend thing. If you consider that person as your family, then you should be able to just be like, no, we need to talk.
And on that topic, the reason she says friend or best friend or family is because she used to call us her quarantine family. And with my best friend, he had 5 friends. 5 female friends that he will kill
bitch,
for.
now that you said, in the middle of this epidemic, my ass was the only bitch fucking working. The only bitch working. I was not collecting unemployment. I was barely making $300 every other week. I was barely pulling 20 hours because they had cut our hours. They had cut everything. And I was the only person working. Only person working. And I would still come home and this bitch somehow would find something to complain about in my house.
She was never disrespectful towards me. Always towards her. That's what I peeped. That's what I saw. Like, she would call my brother. This is my sister-in-law. Where's Tommy? Where's Thomas? She would talk to my dog a certain way. She sat there and spit gum on my carpet.
She also disrespected her man. In front of her man, she was like...
She was bisexual and then later came out as pansexual, but
my family was over, and Kobe will tell you now, her family is mostly men. There's like 3 girls out of all of them.
Yeah, I have a lot of brothers.
Are mostly boys. There are 4 girls, actually. I'm mistaken. There are 4 girls in her family that she considers as like the kids and stuff like that, and all the rest of them are men. They're all men. They're grown ass men.
All of my brothers are my older brothers. I am the baby of this part of my family.
So we had our family over. Like my brother-in-laws were over. They were here. They were all together, and she was there with her man. But
she was only talking to my brothers.
Right, like you
she
only
was like,
being real friendly with
that's my brother.
Other people, and I don't know if maybe it's like, okay, people will be like, well, y'all seem really bitter about it. No, but when you're brought up a certain way, you think certain things are right and wrong. One of the things I don't consider to be right is when you're with a person, that's who you're with. In my culture, I'm considered married to my man. I live with my man. We do things for each other. We're considered married, okay? We're considered together.
My big ass forehead.
And when you're together, you're not really there being real friendly or
with other men.
With other men.
And for me,
flirtatious. We're gonna call it how it is. Flirtatious and friendly. You don't do that in front of your man with another dude. On top of that, being your friend's family.
Not even just in front of your man. Like even like if it's like somebody's in the DMs, like, oh,
but
you're pretty, you're this, you're that.
It's a respecting. I'm not just gonna, oh, my friend has a cute ass girl that's trying to go hop on his dick. No, bitch. That's not what you do, because then you'll fuck up friendships like that. If your intentions were wrong to start with, you have some bad intentions, baby girl, I'm not gonna want you.
This has happened twice. My friend, 3 times. You don't count really because like she even like I even told her like my brother wants her snap, and she asked me, "Is it okay?" I'm like, I wouldn't ask
My
if it
intentions
wasn't
were
okay.
to date the man, not to fuck him. Okay?
And then my other friend was talking to my brother, and she didn't even ask me. Okay, and it's not the fact that you need to ask me. It's just like, don't lie to me about it at least. I guess don't do that. And then her, I don't like it when my friends date my brothers. Okay, you no longer become my friend. You're not my brother's girlfriend until you prove to me that you're still my friend. Like, if me and my brother get into a fight, you're either on my side or his side. It's whatever. And it's not even that. Like, you can go ahead and stick up for your man. Stick up for your man. That's your baby. Okay, that's you. You do what you gotta do. But like, you have to earn to be my friend back. She earned that in the beginning because she asked me if it was okay. Is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do that? Which is fine. That's perfectly fine. If you need to ask me to do something with my brother, that's fine. And she proved to me that she was for my brother and me. And she continuously proved to me that she cares about me and my brother in the same sense
I'll
of
kill a
me
bitch for this bitch. Don't play with me.
I'll hide the body. Anyways, so, and she proved to be one of my best friends because of stories I told her, and she's felt emotions. Like, this
To
is
all the boys out there, I just want to put it out there. I'm going to tell you now, I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not. You do not deserve my best friend. You don't. There is no human being that I think deserves my best friend. This bitch is such a genuine human being, and she has her moments where she'll be selfish, but she is so selfless without thinking about it. Like, she will not think twice about putting other people before her. And that's another reason why I'm also with my man, is because of the way they were brought up and shit. They're like that. They're genuine, kind, good people. You don't find good people that actually give a fuck about you, ask you how your day is, not if I can fuck you, but just genuinely cares. And she genuinely cares. And they all just care about each other, and I fucking love that shit. Like, so y'all do not deserve my sister. As a friend, as a lover, as a booty call, you don't deserve my friend. I don't give a fuck. Just wanted to say that in case anybody wanted to catch a fucking thought there was the shit. No, you're not.
But anyways, like, I don't like it when I approve of her because this is my best friend. I trust her. I know how she's gonna be. And I didn't trust her. I didn't trust the girl we're talking about. So she stayed at my house, and she was really disrespectful and everything. And when everything hit the fan after we told her she couldn't smoke in the house, because even I wasn't smoking. Like, I wasn't smoking. I had quit. I had gone through my withdrawal. I was clean. Like, I could take a urine test at that moment, and it was just nothing. So I felt it was really disrespectful, and I told her literally, like, what was it, 2 nights, a night beforehand? And we walked in the house. I was with her at Walmart and my brother, and we walked in the house, and it was straight marijuana. I was, what the fuck? So I'm like, did you guys smoke? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, there are cops outside, right? She's, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, you didn't even look outside. Are you serious? So prior, she told me she was going to move out or leave. Not really fucking moving out because you don't have shit here. Like, that air mattress you're using isn't even yours. Wednesday, right? She told her she was going to move out on Saturday. Wait, did she tell you Wednesday or Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
She said she was going to be gone by Sunday.
No, she told me she was going to be gone by Wednesday, which I thought was kind of sketchy. So I was like, okay, whatever. Mind you, beforehand, this bitch had been saying shit like, oh, I want to move in with you guys. We all can live together. Move this, move that. I'm like, you don't even pay rent now. But okay. And then afterwards, she starts talking shit, talking about how, oh, woo this, y'all got too many rules, but you didn't want to move in with your sister because she has too many rules, too. I wish I had some tea here to sip on real quick. But then, not even like, was it a month ago or 2 months ago? So she started talking shit. She started talking shit, being like, oh, I want to fight Cece, I want to do this. Then, a week after that, she texted my best friend, my brother, my soulmate, my gay. Okay, I'm bisexual. Okay, I am half of him. Okay, that is my brother. We have been best friends since middle school. He was the only one who kept in contact with me when I moved from Zion to run like that will be another story time later. My only friend that has stuck with me throughout the years, besides this one right here. Anyways, so she started talking shit about him, and I got really belligerent. I was, bitch, don't fucking have his name in your mouth because you don't even know what the fuck he been through. So I unblock her off of everything to talk shit so she can see my name and see I want to fight her. I don't care. So weeks go by, even to now, even to current date. I will give you an update on the situation if I do ever get in contact with her because I have some shit to say. But she compared it to her losing my best friend as her losing her family member and me losing my grandmother. She said, you left me because I have a mental defect, which, not mental defect, but more of a mental, what was it?
She said she was like bipolar, like a mental disorder.
Yeah. I think that's the technical term. I'm sorry if I don't use the technical term.
When you use your disorders to justify your actions,
I lose respect. We're not friends anymore. I can't do that.
I personally know what disorders are like. I come from a family of disorders that I know for a fact are not like, they're not told that they have disorders, but because of stigma and stuff like that,
ADHD, PTSD.
they don't know about it, but they do have it. You do. Growing up, sometimes you do get things like that, and you're sometimes born with it. So I know that some people like struggle with it. But when you use that to justify you being a shitty human being,
yeah, no, it's cut. Like, she is not related to me in any which way other than the fact that I want to hurt her. Because she hurt my two best friends. Like, only two people besides my family that I will ever trust with anything in my life. So, I was being really belligerent, and that's on me. I've been saying I want to fight her, I want to do this and that. I didn't tag her because, honestly, I can't really do that. Because then it's me starting shit. But if she starts shit because of something I posted, then it's a completely different story. I unblocked her and everything and made this post, whatever. This girl still hasn't hit me up, still hasn't done shit. Literally, they were dating for like 3 months, right? She got engaged after 3 months, and I didn't get engaged until after 4 years. My whole high school life, I did not get engaged until literally the end of my senior year. And everybody was just like, oh, it's a fake engagement. Yeah, he's in jail, but that's besides the fucking point. Okay, he went in jail after we started dating. So, the issue was more like, it doesn't seem real. And then I hear from other people that know her and know her actions, that she's going in between her ex, who she went to stay with while she was dating this man when she got kicked out. She stayed with him for like a night, was it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, bitch, I'm exposing you. Don't give a fuck.
Hey.
So, we went ahead and she was just talking about how nobody cared about her, nobody gave a fuck, nobody did this, nobody did that, and we did everything for her. Okay, I paid rent for you. Okay, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. And my best friend was just sitting there like, she's not even worth it. And then she started shit with him, started shit with my best friend, and now I want to hurt. I honestly don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna be mad disrespectful. If you want to see this video and you want to start some shit, hit my fucking line. I've been waiting. Go check my Facebook. You can go ahead and see that the last few posts of that month were about you, and you should know they were, because your sister it's shit that your sister has said, shit that you have said. Okay, I made some petty ass posts. Okay, go like and comment. How about you hit my line? Okay, I've been waiting. Okay, you know where I live. I don't know where you live. Most I can do is go to your mom and ask. That's it. But like I said, if you like this video, if you like the story time, go ahead and hit a like. If you don't, whatever. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I really don't give a shit. If you want to check out her channel, please do, because that is my best friend. I will have her in a lot of videos, her or my brothers or my sisters. If you like this, like I said, go ahead. If you don't look at my channel anymore. I don't give a shit. Anyways, That's the end of the video. I'm not editing this. This is just literally 20 minutes of me and her ranting and going off of random shit. If you like that shit, take your poison. Alright. Have a nice day. Be safe. Love you guys. Wear your mask. Be healthy. Healthy. If I can speak. Anyways, deuces.